Welcome to episode 4 of Creepypasta. This time it's not a subscriber's story, it's another story of mine, and this will be the last story from my personal experience because the beta episode, I shared one of my scariest moments of my life, but this one is also my last memorable scary moment that I experienced from my life. And this happened way before the tornado set back in my backyard, my backyard from the new house I was living in a different city here in Michigan. But this story happened years ago when I was little. I went to my best friend's party, a swimming party, and I'm gonna get into that and tell you guys all about it. And this for episode 4, for this particular video, it's just gonna be all about me. I don't have it written down. I just have it like all memorized, and I'll never forget that day. And this just takes the cake. This definitely takes the cake when it comes to the scariest experiences of my life. So I'm definitely going to be sharing that in this video. If you haven't checked out the other episodes, you guys can if you want to, if you're interested. Some of the stories were subscribers stories of their own personal scary moments and what they experienced and stuff, and I shared those stories and gave my reactions afterwards. So you guys can check that out. I already made the playlist if you guys missed out on the episode. So I know people haven't really been watching the videos lately, so I know people are busy and people have a lot of stuff going on, but I'm still going to try to stay consistent with the videos, with this video alone. So I'm close to also finishing GoldenEye, so I should be able to finish the game today, and that way I can focus on Vice City, and maybe I'll start up another game or something on the side, while I still have Call of Duty videos coming out every Friday and Saturday as that series continues. So I just wanted to mention those things first. So it started back when I went to my former best friend's birthday party. It was a swimming party at a hotel. The hotel had a swimming pool inside of the hotel, which was pretty cool. I don't know how to swim, and I still don't to this day. And from this story alone, and from this experience, I'm scared of deep water, and I'm scared to go to swimming parties still to this day. And I just won't even want to get near the deep water, like the ocean. Some people go to the beach to go swimming with family, friends, and all that kind of stuff, and take vacations and stuff. They go to the beach and take a swim, go surfing if you know how to do that and stuff, and just going for a swim and have fun. But from this party, from my friend, I used to know back in when I was like 7 or 8 years old. He's not my friend anymore, so he's not even in the same state as me anymore. So the reason what happened, before I get ready to share the rest of the story, he stole a game from me. So I guess he got jealous of a game that I had. The game was called Pokemon Coliseum. I don't know if anyone out there has ever heard of that game before. It was for the GameCube. He was jealous that I had the game when the game came out. Well, I later discovered that he had the game all along, and he lied to me, trying to pretend that he didn't have the game and never owned it. But I discovered that he had the game hidden. He had his own copy of the game hidden in his house. So he ended up stealing the game from me, even though when he came over that one day to watch me play, and I was going to let him play it, he had asked me to borrow it, and I just got the game, from Game Crazy, back when they were still back in business. He wanted to borrow the game the same day that I just got the game, and the game was still new, and I just started playing it. I didn't really play it for like 2 hours at the max. I just started the game. I was still new to it, enjoying the game, and I gave him my word that I would let him borrow it as soon as I finished the game. And it was other people that was trying to borrow the game from me from school back in elementary school when we went to the same school and stuff. So I gave him my word, you'll be the first that I let borrow the game as soon as I finish it. But he ended up taking the game from me that same day behind my back while I was playing Super Smash Bros. Melee. And he took the game. He didn't take the game case. He just ended up taking the game disc. And you know how small those GameCube discs are. They're just like the size that you could fit in your hand. They're smaller than the palm of your hand for those GameCube games, if you guys still own one. They're very small. You could slip it into your pocket and you would never know. It's hard for you to get caught for it. So he ended up taking the game. I ended up going to his house and coming up with my own plan. I didn't beat him down or anything or fight him. I ended up coming up with my own plan and did basically pull up the Solid Snake and the Sly Cooper, I want to say. Went to his house and pretended like I had to go to the bathroom and took the game went up in his room, and the game was there along with 2 copies. It was 2 copies of the game. One copy, the brand new copy of Pokemon Coliseum for the GameCube, which was my copy that belonged to me, and his copy of the game that was scratched up and fucked up. So I guess he couldn't take care of his game, and his game was fucked up, so it didn't work anymore. So I don't know how that happened, but I ended up taking the game back, and he never found out. So on to the story. So I'm not friends with him now. He never found out that I took it and everything like that. So he's gone. He's not even in the state anymore, and he doesn't even know I make videos. So who cares? Even if he does find out, but you know, I don't even have the game anymore. I think I traded it in a long time ago, but I still have my GameCube. But into the story. I just wanted to share that with you guys, just to you know, explain the fallout between us while we're not friends anymore. So on to the story. I went to a swimming party, you know, before he, you know, stole from me, and that was before Pokemon Coliseum came out for the GameCube. I went to the swimming party. I was scared to go. I didn't even want to go, you know, into the water. I knew I wanted to go just to, you know, help celebrate his birthday, give him a gift and stuff, give him his birthday gift and his birthday card and stuff, and you know, and celebrate with him and have fun with everyone else, friends from school and stuff, and his family and his cousins and everything. I knew I wanted to go just for that particular purpose, but I didn't really plan to get in the water because, I mean, I brought swimming trunks, but I just didn't want to get in the water. Everyone was in the water except me because I didn't know how to swim. And then everyone was like, oh, why aren't you in the water? And you can, everyone's in the water having fun. Why don't you get in the water and have fun? And, you know, everyone's having fun in the water and everyone's in the pool except me. You know, why don't you get in the water? And people are asking, why don't you just come in and have fun with us in the water, in the swimming pool, get in the pool with us, have fun, and enjoy yourself. And I was just sitting there watching because, you know, I was so scared to get in because I didn't even know how to swim. But they said, it was like, oh, they have floaters. Even if you don't know how to swim, they have floaters that you can that can help you keep afloat in the water. So I eventually decided to get in because I didn't want to feel left out. So I just jumped in, you know, because everybody was in the water except me because I was scared. So, you know, I got into the water, and then just all of a sudden, you know, as people were just having fun in the pool, there was so many people in the pool, by the way. A water fight broke out with everyone. Everyone's just having fun, you know, water fight. You can just play, you know, everyone's tossing water balloons. People have water balloons, throwing water, splashing water at each other. And this one particular guy, he brought a water gun. He brought his water gun like a super soaker. Remember those super soakers that if you guys have one, I still have one around here. I could probably show you guys, but it's probably somewhere around here lost. Maybe possibly in the garage somewhere, who knows. But he had a giant super soaker of a water gun. He used the pool water to fill it up. And he was spraying everyone with it, you know, just to have fun because everyone was throwing water balloons, splashing water. It was just like a, you know, a play water fight and stuff. Everyone was having fun. I wasn't even involved. I was on the other side. You know, I was still with them, you know, with the group of people and all the friends that was there for the party and for the birthday party, for the swimming party and stuff. I just wasn't involved. I was just watching, looking on, and the guy had this giant super soaker of a water gun, and it had massive range where it could get you from, you know, afar. So it had long distance. So he was in the corner of the pool, just standing there, just spraying everybody, and then all of a sudden, the range was so far, he actually ended up spraying me in my eyes, and I don't know if it was, I'm sure it was unintentional, it was an accident and stuff, but he was, you know, it was so many people just throwing water at him and just throwing water balloons at him because he had the super soaker. He was the only one with the water gun. So he was spraying everyone, and he didn't even know he shot me in the eye, you know, with the water gun. So he shot me in both eyes, so my eyes were bothering me. That my eyes hurt so bad, I got so distracted trying to wipe them, and I was on this little noodle floater. And I'm not even joking when I say this little yellow noodle floater. It wasn't even really that good of a floater. I wish I had one of those other things, a better floater than what I had at the time. But, you know, I was so distracted wiping my eyes that my floater was on the other side of the damn pool. And I had nowhere to go. But once I was wiping my eyes, I found myself on the wrong side of the pool, you know, on the deeper end of the water where you're not supposed to go. You know, other people were over there. But, and then on the other side, where it's all the kids and all, you know, my best friend and his friends were all still play fighting with the water and stuff. I was under the water. I was stuck. And I was looking up at the top of the pool. Everyone was up there. No one knew I was down there. you know, I was trying to think to myself, I didn't know what to do. I had nothing to grab on. It was nothing. I was just at the rock bottom of the pool. You know, I was just so scared. You know, I didn't know what to do, but I didn't want to give up. You know, just sit there helpless and not do anything. I didn't have nothing to grab on. No ledges, you know, nothing, no ladders, nothing to grab on. I was just at the bottom while everyone was at the top of the pool. In the pool, having fun, screaming and laughing and stuff. Water splashing everywhere. No one knew I was down there. And it was just, it scared the shit out of me. And I was trying to, I had like, I'm not even joking when I say this, I had a flashback of like the Sonic X, you know, the beginning of Sonic X, like the Sonic X TV show that used to come on Fox Box and 4Kids TV. I had a flashback. Remember in the beginning of Sonic X when Sonic was stuck at the bottom, he was trying to use his speed, because I was quick on my feet and I'm still quick on, I'm a pretty fast runner myself. And I was trying to use, you know, I remember Sonic was trying to use his speed, you know, to get to the top, but he couldn't do anything. So I thought that would work, you know, and I couldn't get anywhere. I was just stuck at the bottom. I had nothing to grab on. You know, I tried to swim and, you know, I was flailing my arms like this and all this kind of shit and everything. But no, I couldn't get anywhere. I couldn't get to the top. You know, I tried to jump, you know, leap at the bottom. I wasn't going anywhere. I was just, you know, stuck flailing my arms and stuff. You know, I felt myself blacking out. I didn't know what to do. No one was knew I was down there. But you know, my last couple seconds before I blacked out, someone mentioned, "Oh, where's they were looking for me." They was like, "Well, where did he go? Where did he go? Did he get out the pool?" And then it was like, "Oh, I didn't see him come out the pool. We didn't see him come out. He never left the pool. Where's he at? You know, where could he be? If he never came out the pool, you know, where could he be? Did he disappear? Did he have to go to the bathroom or something like that? Did he get tired of, you know, did he not want to be in the water anymore? Because they knew, you know, I was the only one who didn't want to get in the water. But they didn't know I was at the bottom because they, you know, before, a couple seconds before I blacked out, they were trying to find me. But, you know, I blacked out and then I didn't know what happened. I just knew it was over right then and there. So I didn't have nothing. I was just stuck. I didn't know what to think to myself because I tried, you know, to get to the top. I didn't have anything to grab. And it was just pretty fucking crazy. It was just, I blacked out and then, you know, all of a sudden, just a while later, I just woke up and I was surrounded by lifeguards. And then I was just coughing up water. They was like, "Oh, you okay?" And all this stuff. I was surrounded by everybody at the pool and people that didn't even know me, just random people that was on the other side of the pool. I was surrounded by everybody from the damn party. I was coughing up water. I was shaking to death. I was just, oh, I couldn't even breathe properly. You know, I'm an asthmatic. You know, my asthma is controlled and stuff, so I couldn't even breathe properly. I was just coughing up water. I mean, I'll just never forget that. You know, it was a scary moment. I was just at a party just to have fun, and you know, right at that moment, once those lifeguards saved me, and once those lifeguards saved me, and I was coughing out water and just wrapped in the towel and stuff, shaking to death. At that moment, I just regret coming in that, you know, getting in the water in the first place. Because just imagine, I said, what if I didn't get in that water? You know, I would have never got involved in that water fight somehow, some way, and got shot, sprayed in the eyes by a super soaker that has massive range and can spray tons of water all over the place, all over the whole pool, the entire area, and get anybody that's in range from afar or up close. I just regret coming into that, you know, getting into that water. I don't regret coming to the party. I still had fun, but that was just like a scary moment for me. Like, what if no one never found out? What if those lifeguards never found out that I was down there? I could have died at the swimming pool, you know, at the swimming party, at my best friend's swimming party, you know. And ever since that party, I never want to go to, like, I never went to another swimming party. I never got in the pool. I never got in the water or anything like that, you know. I never been on cruises, none of that. I wouldn't even go on a boat. I wouldn't, because ever since that one scary moment that happened to me at that party, I'll never forget it. And you know, it was a tragic. You know, literally drowning at your bed at a damn swimming party, at a birthday party where you're just trying to have fun, and you know, everyone pressures you to get in the water because you're the only one who didn't want to come in the water. You didn't know how to swim. You didn't even like the water to begin with. You know. And you know, I just never want to go to another swimming party. I mean, I would go, but I would never go in the water. You know, if I was invited to like a swimming party, like by one of my friends and stuff that was having it for like over like a summer party or something like that, for like the fireworks or something, a birthday party or a birthday celebration or something like that, a special occasion, I would never go in the water. and still to this day I never would. And I just never forget. I will never forget that. It was just so scary. I just was so, I just couldn't sleep at night because, we were staying at the hotel. It was just stuck in my head. Like, I can't believe I drowned in the pool just because someone sprayed my eyes so badly to the point where my eyes hurt. And I was so distracted, I completely forgot I was on the floater. I was young at the time. I didn't know any better, but, that was pretty fucked up. That's pretty scary. And I will say that this story that I've shared with you guys for this episode is both scary and crazy, just like it was for the beta episode from my other story from that I shared before I started the series. So that is my story. That's my creepypasta for episode 4. So this is my last personal experience story that I wanted to share with you guys. It just occurred to me. Someone on Instagram also was asking, when are you going to do more creepypasta? So I just, I was just telling him I didn't receive any new stories from any of you guys or any subscribers or viewers or fans who wanted me to share their stories besides those other episodes that I did before this one. So I figured I would just share this last one from my personal experience that I remember from way back then. So those are basically my top 2 scary moments. Not only this story, but my beta episode of my story of where I shared back in that crazy storm, touched down and came out of nowhere, and there was no warnings whatsoever about this crazy storm and tornado warning and stuff. So that was completely unannounced and no warnings whatsoever on TV. So you guys can check that out if you guys are interested, along with other subscriber stories. Thank you guys for watching. I know it's been long, but I wanted to share a couple of the backstories with the history of my best friend, my former best friend, who I don't talk to anymore, and I haven't talked to him, ever since then. And I'm 21 now, so that was way back in, when I was 7 or 8 years old. So, or maybe 9 years old. I just will never forget it. So I just wanted to share that with you guys for the story. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Feel free to give your reactions. I know it's crazy. It's crazy, and just from that moment and that experience alone has definitely had had an impact on me. And I'm afraid of the water because of that moment, and I'll never forget it. Drowning at a swimming party and nearly almost being undiscovered from anyone, but thank God those lifeguards found me down there, because no one knew where I was at the party, and I don't know how they didn't, but the last thing they would have thought was that you would be at the rock bottom of the pool drowning to death. So that concludes episode 4. Thank you guys for watching. Check out the other videos and other series of videos if you guys want to, and thanks for watching. And thank God I made it through, because that's just another scary moment, that creepy ass moment that I survived. So that concludes all my personal experience of my scary moments. So if you guys would like your story shared, send them to me, and I'll share them in a similar video like this one, and I'll give my reactions afterwards. So thank you guys, and peace out.